have one new voice message. Hi honey, I just wanted to let you know that I'm gonna be home late, so can you please wash my clothes and make my favorite meal for supper? Thanks.
Yeah, right. Now what?
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I got a raise at my job, so I'm gonna buy you a brand new car.
What? Hello? Are you actually buying me a new car? No, I just wanted to make sure you got my first message. Most expensive things thrown away. J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter, gave an interviewer one of her books. He thought it would be a flop, so he threw it in the trash. Today, the first edition of the copy sells for over $80,000. In England, one of the machines used by the British government to decipher secret messages during World War II was thrown into a recycling plant. The machine is valued at $10,000 and is considered one of the most important pieces of history in the world. A woman in the US took her 1976 Apple I computer to a recycling center. Not too long later, the owners of the center auctioned the computer for $200,000. But they're now trying to find the former owner to share the money with. James Howell lost 7,500 bitcoins in 2013 after losing the hard drive that he stored them on. At the time, one coin was $130, but today each coin is $40,000, meaning he lost over $300 million.
Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve.
5 coolest houses in the world. The transparent house is in Tokyo and consists of 3 floors with walls that are completely see-through. According to the people who built it, it was inspired by ancestors who lived in trees. In Hong Kong, there's a house that's 105 square meters with walls that move. Storage spaces unfold to create 24 individualized rooms. In Australia, there's a $700,000 house that's built on a turntable, and it makes a complete rotation every 30 minutes. In Malibu, California, there's the skateboard house. It's a house designed by a former world champion skateboarder, and the inside consists of a large skate park. Finally, we have the Hobbit House in Wales. It was created by a photographer who's a fan of the movie The Lord of the Rings. The cost was $5,200 and only natural materials were used.
I ain't gonna cry too long. I'm back on my drip. Drip my drip my drip.
Flight attendants never tell passengers. Even if you ask for regular coffee, they'll give you decaf, because they prefer you to sleep during the flights because it means less work for them. The water used for tea and coffee isn't the cleanest. It's the same as the water used for toilets, as it's pumped from tanks that have probably never been cleaned. Locking yourself in the bathroom often isn't the best idea, because it's possible to open them from the outside, and if you're found to be suspicious of anything unusual, you'll be taken to the police when you land. Seat trays are one of the dirtiest things on an airplane, because although they clean the plane after all the passengers leave, they don't clean the trays because it would take too long. Oxygen masks don't provide as much air as you would think. They only provide 15 to 20 minutes, which is just enough time for the plane to land. Did you know you're like the sun? Aw, because I brighten up your day? No, because you hurt my eyes whenever I look at you. 4 ways you've been secretly tricked by companies. In the list of ingredients on a product, manufacturers often use the scientific name of certain ingredients to confuse the customer. This way you don't quite understand if the ingredient is healthy or not. Limited time offers are a trick to create a sense of urgency so that you buy the product before the sale ends. But in reality, it's probably not a real offer, or it may never end. Advertising agencies alter the photos of the products they're promoting in order to make them look more eye-catching. In most photos and commercials, they don't even use real food. They use glue for milk, car oil for syrup, and coffee bubbles are actually soap. Companies give a human character to an animal or object to get you to buy their product. It makes them look more adorable and it'll give you the confidence to buy it. Some examples are the Duracell bunny and the Fruit Loops toucan. Luke, give me a sentence starting with I. I is... No, always start with I am. Alright, I am the 9th letter of the alphabet. Luckiest people who survived the impossible. Satomi Yamaguchi is the only person recognized by the Japanese government to survive the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, but unfortunately he died at the age of 93 after complications from the radiation which he was exposed to. Eric Nurse was scuba diving when he found a cave 10 meters deep, which he didn't realize was the mouth of a great white shark. His head, shoulder, and arm were caught by the animal. After a 2-minute struggle, Eric stabbed the shark in the eye several times with a knife and it eventually let him go. Roy Sullivan was a US park ranger who was struck by lightning 7 times and survived. The first time he was struck in the foot, the second in his eyebrow, the third in his shoulder, and the fourth in the chest and stomach.
It's brutal out here.
Cases on Earth that no human has set foot on. This place is the Island of Snakes. It's in Brazil and is only visited by Brazilian military and some scientific researchers. You're not allowed to go there because there's 1 to 5 snakes everywhere you step. And the golden snake, which is one of the most dangerous snakes in the world, lives there. Grand Karpunsum is a mountain located in the Kingdom of Bhutan. It's over 7,000 meters in the air and has never been touched by a human and never will. Because in 1994, climbing over 6,000 meters in the air was prohibited for religious reasons. And lastly, North Sentinel Island. The Indian government banned any contact with the island because of the aggressiveness from the people that live there. Recently, 2 fishermen decided to explore the island and they were killed by the people that live there. How was your meal tasting, sir? Can I speak to the manager, please? Of course, just one moment. I heard you wanted to speak to me? Yeah, I wanted to compliment you on your very clean kitchen. Clean kitchen? Pfft, have you seen our kitchen? No, but it must be clean because all this food tastes like soap. Secrets hotels don't want you to know. The free breakfast they offer isn't really free. The cost of the breakfast is included in the room's rate. The people who work in housekeeping only straighten the sheets and arrange the pillows. They only wash them if there's a visible stain. Booking a room is more expensive at night because that's when most people are looking for reservations. The ideal time to call the hotel is between 5 and 6 p.m. because at night they increase their prices because they know there's not many other options. Tipping the staff can give you a lot of benefits, such as deeper cleaning in your room, a special treatment, improvements in your room, and in general better service. 5-star hotels know your social status before you arrive and will give more attention to famous or wealthy people. And lastly, everything is negotiable. Hotels will always be open to negotiating a few things so you stay and leave a high review. Babe, do you think I'm pretty or ugly? I'd say both. What do you mean? You're pretty ugly. 5 people who won the food lottery. This person got a massive fry the same size as the bag. This person got a strawberry the size of their palm. This person found a smaller grape in the grape that they were eating. This person got 4 chips linked together. Now before I tell you the craziest one about this Sour Patch Kid, I found this app that lets you prank your friends and family by changing their text messages. Just press the button on my profile to get it. Finally, this person found the King Sour Patch Kid. Biggest things ever stolen. A tank from the California Army was stolen by an unemployed plumber in 1995. The man destroyed everything in his path as the police chased him for 20 minutes. A beach in Jamaica was stolen in 2008. Police still don't know who did it, but they took sand that corresponds to 500 truckloads of sand. A World War II fighter plane was stolen by an Air Force commander. He restored it and sold it for over $300,000. This 3,000-pound bell was stolen from a Buddhist temple. The bell was only used for special occasions and was priceless to the monks, but it was sold for $500 a year later. And believe it or not, people in Mahatma village in India stole a mountain peak. They worked 11 hours a day to cut the rock. They stole it then sold it so they could feed their families. How are you doing today? Nurse, I'm in love with you. I don't want to get better. Don't worry, you won't. What do you mean? The doctor's in love with me too and he saw you kissing me this morning. Genius inventions that should exist everywhere. Some elevators in Asia have giant buttons on the floor that you can kick to mark what floor you're going to. This was designed to help people who are carrying things and can't press the buttons with their hands. There's a mall that lets you leave your dog in a safe spot while you shop. The spot has a security system so that only you can open them, as well as lighting and air conditioning. In the United States, there's a shoe store that lets you test the shoes on different surfaces. The test box includes gravel, asphalt, and even materials like Lego. Finally, there's restaurants that give you a controller with 3 buttons. The first button lets the waiters know when you're ready to order. The second is to let them know when you're ready to pay, and the third one is to cancel your order. The idea is to avoid the waiters from constantly asking you if you're ready to order.
I ain't gonna cry too long. I'm back on my drip. Drip my drip, my drip. Right back on my drip. Yeah. I ain't gonna cry too long.
School trips that went horribly wrong. On a trip for the Cub Scouts to a beach in San Diego, the parents got an embarrassing surprise when they realized the beach was a nude beach. After the awkward encounter, the parents quickly returned the boys. In Indiana, a chemistry teacher wanted to connect with his students, so he invited them to his house to drink and smoke, and then he took them to the club. Then on the way home, they were pulled over for speeding. The teacher was then fired from his job. Finally, in Washington, a father was taking his daughter on a school trip when another father recognized him from being on the Washington's most wanted list. After a struggle with the police, the man escaped. However, after negotiations, the man turned himself in the same night. Luke, if there were 5 birds sitting on a fence and you shot one with your gun, how many would be left? There would be none. No, the answer's 4. No, because the rest would fly away. Most respectful moments in sports. During a match, Cristiano Ronaldo broke a fan's nose from kicking the ball, but at the end of the match, he looked for the fan to check on him and also ended up giving him one of his shirts. Matthias Steiner, who was a weightlifter, was determined to win an Olympic gold medal after his wife passed away. During the 2008 Beijing Olympics, he ended up winning gold, and on the podium he posed with a medal and a picture of his wife. During a marathon where 2 brothers were competing from Great Britain, one of them stopped near the end because he was too tired. His brother, who was a few meters behind him, took him by his arm and helped him cross the finish line in first place. So, are you gonna wear your new shoes today? Yeah, why else would I buy them? Oh, I don't know, just try not to get them dirty on the first day. Yeah, whatever you say. So, how was school today? Good. Did you learn anything new? Oh, did anyone compliment you on your new shoes? No, Mom, nobody cares about my shoes. How to survive a dog attack. First, you need to stay calm and still. The reason dogs attack is because they're afraid, and they've learned that offense is their best defense. So if you yell or make lots of motion, you'll cause their fear to increase and they'll be more aggressive. The second thing is to avoid eye contact. When you stare, it scares them, and again causes them to be more aggressive. The third thing is to avoid running because it'll trigger them to chase you. Now if you think it's gonna bite you, put a purse, jacket, or any object in between you and the dog. Then use it as a shield to prevent it from getting close to you. But if the bite's unavoidable, defend yourself with one of your forearms, and use your other arm to protect your face, throat, and stomach. Once the dog is calmed down, slowly back away without turning around. And finally, after the attack, go to the emergency room to check your injuries. Who wants to come up and draw a diagram of bacteria? If no one volunteers, I'm gonna have to pick someone. Luke, can you come up and show us how to draw a diagram of bacteria? Here it is, ma'am. Where? You haven't drawn anything. Ma'am, you won't be able to see bacteria without a microscope. 5 most unusual prisons. In Bolivia's San Pedro prison, each prisoner has to pay for their cell. Each one is between $1,000 and $1,500. And to get the money, they have to work. That's why the prison is full of restaurants and small markets. In Norway, there's an eco-friendly prison. Everything is recycled, solar panels are used, and most of the food is produced. The prison actually looks more like a summer camp because you could play tennis, swim, and go horseback riding. The Alcatraz prison was a small island in San Francisco. It's almost impossible to escape because you would have to go through concrete walls, the rocky coastline, and swim through the freezing cold water. In Cebu prison in the Philippines, prisoners dance as part of their exercise program, and there's actually a viral video where they dance to Michael Jackson's Thriller. Finally, there's a prison in Austria that holds prisoners who don't require maximum security. The prisoners even wear their own clothes, cook their own food, and live a fairly normal life. The most famous magic tricks were performed. The secret to the classic trick where a woman's cut in half by a saw is to use a box divided in 2 parts. The woman lies down in one box and fake feet come out the other box. To swallow the sword without getting hurt, the magicians place their head up to align their throat and stomach. This way the sword enters in a straight line and doesn't touch anything. The guillotine is one of the most dangerous and famous tricks out there. The secret so that nothing goes wrong is that the bottom of the guillotine has hidden compartments and blocks to stop the blade before it reaches the person's neck. To perform the trick where one magician lies with his back towards the wheels of a truck and the other magician drives over him, all the weight of the truck is on the opposite side of the magician, so he doesn't really feel that much pain. Real-life superpowers after an accident. Jason Padgett was a party animal who wasn't interested in mathematics at all. But one day at a party, he was hit in the head so hard that he got a concussion. The concussion caused him to become a mathematical genius. It made him learn fractal geometry, which he had never been taught before. When Derek Amato was 39 years old, he hit his head after diving into the swimming pool and was diagnosed with a concussion and 35% hearing loss. After that, Derek began to see black and white keys in his head, and out of nowhere, he began to play the piano like an expert. Ben McMahon was in a car accident in 2015 and fell into a coma for a week. When he woke up, he could speak perfect Chinese, even though he had only learned the basics as a child. Tony Caesarea was struck by lightning after making a call in a phone booth. Within a couple days, he was addicted to music, which he wasn't before. After trying a piano, he became a musical artist, composing his own music.
Look at Mr. Lou's shirt. It looks like he's going golfing. Pretend like you're working.
Why are you guys laughing?
Oh, Luke told me a funny joke.
Oh yeah? What was the joke?
Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side.
I'll let you guys continue your work.
5 most funny design fails. This sign says do not enter, but it also says entrance only, so I guess you can't go in or out. In this children's book it says 5 bananas, but if you count them there's actually 6. In this lady's bathroom there's holes cut out in the stall so you could see if anybody's using it. In this bathroom the paper towel dispenser's right over the sink, so when you go to get paper it gets wet. Now before I show you the craziest one, I found this app that tells you your celebrity lookalike, and apparently I look like Marilyn Monroe. Just press a button on my profile to get it. Finally, this person thought they were doing a 4-mile run trail, but after they finished the 4 miles they realized that it kept going. Worst school punishments. In 2011, a teacher from Albuquerque called the police because a student burped in class. The boy was then taken to juvenile prison for testing. Christopher Baker, who was a 9-year-old student from Kentucky, was put in a duffel bag for misbehaving in class. The school claimed that he was in the therapy bag for almost 20 minutes. Due to the mother's claims, the teachers involved were fired. At a school in New Jersey, a student accidentally spilled water on the lunchroom floor. When the assistant principal saw the incident, she forced 16 students to eat their lunch on the floor for 10 days. When the parents found out, they sued the school, winning $500,000. Finally, a 5-year-old from Pennsylvania received a 10-day suspension for wanting to shoot her Hello Kitty bubble gun at another student. She said, "I'll shoot you, you shoot me, and we'll play together." After the teacher heard the conversation, she sent her to the principal's office. And even though she just had a bubble gun, she was suspended for a terroristic threat. What can I get for you to drink today? Just a beer, please. Why are you so down today? What's wrong? My wife and I got into a fight and she said she wouldn't talk to me for a month. So, what's wrong with that? The month ends today. 3 most dangerous airplane landings. On a Myanmar Airlines flight in 2019, the plane lost its front wheels, so they were unable to land. The pilot had to do circles around the landing area to burn fuel so it would slow down the plane and make it easier to land. The plane landed with the rear wheels first, then the nose of the plane hit the ground. Everyone remembers Sully after his emergency landing on the Hudson River. 2 geese collided with the engines of the plane to make them stop working, so the pilot had no choice but to try landing in the river, which he did successfully. At an airport in South Sudan, a plane carrying 43 people caught on fire after the wing collided with a car. What happened is the pilot couldn't see the runway because of the heavy fog, so he had to make a blind landing. But fortunately, all the passengers got off safely.
I don't wanna, I wanna, I want you to touch that, it's swing in the back of my. Now he diabetic. I don't wanna, I wanna, I want you to touch that, it's swing in the back of my.
Look what I brought home. Is that for us? No, it's for the neighbors. Is this your homework? No, it's my job application. Is that a $10 bill? No, it's $1 million. Can you see God? No. Can you touch God? No. Then there isn't a God. Ma'am, can you see your brain? No. Can you touch your brain? No. Oh, so you don't have a brain? I have the perfect son. Does he drink alcohol? Never. Does he ever come home late? Never. Really? Does he smoke? Never. I guess you really do have the perfect son. How old is he? He'll be 6 months old next week.
No, 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 no! Dad, it was an accident, I swear!
Mom, can you help me with this homework, please? Yeah, I guess. What do you need help with? This stupid book assignment is due tomorrow. How many questions do you have left? There's 15 questions, but none of them make sense because none of the answers are in the book. Hand me the book. Now, what's the first question? That was the last question, right? Yup, thank you for helping me. I'm sorry it took so long. Finally, now what time is it? 12:30? I gotta get to bed or I'm gonna be grumpy in the morning. Alright, I'm gonna come around and collect your assignments. Where's your assignment? I didn't finish it. Where's your assignment? I didn't do it either. Alright, raise your hand if you've done the assignment. Just Luke, huh? Well, I guess I'm gonna give you guys this class to work on it and it'll be due next week.
Bang, she shot me 1 time. Bang, she shot me 2 times. Bang, bang, bang.
Unicorn!
Bang, she shot me 1 time. Bang, she shot me 2 times. Bang, bang, bang.
Unicorn! I got my driver's license last week, like we always
just like last week, like we always talked about.
What? I don't sound like that. It must be my phone.
Where's the remote? For the TV? No, for the spaceship. Is that your water? No, it's my food. Are you brushing your teeth? No, I'm brushing the dog. Wow, your house is amazing. Thank you. Wait a second. Where's your Govi Lyra lamp? What lamp? I'm leaving. I invited a girl to my house, but when she came inside, she got disgusted and left. Really? Do you have any clue why? No, she just said something about a lamp. Oh, did you not turn on your Govi Lyra lamp? My Govi Lyra lamp? I don't have a lamp. What? Here, take my extra, then put it on a romantic color and invite a girl over. Wow, your house is amazing. Thank you. Wait a second, where's your— Oh, and I almost forgot. Let me pull up the Govi app on my phone and turn on the lamp. Now, should I put on the music mode? Oh, I know, she'll like the romantic scene. So, what do you want to do? Hey, get back here! Excuse me, did I step on your shoe on the way to the bathroom? As a matter of fact, you did. Oh, good. Then this is my robe. Dad has an iPhone 6 which is really glitchy and always dies halfway through the day. But since it's so small and he could barely see it, he uses an iPad mini at home. But the iPad mini isn't any better because it's either always dead or it's just as glitchy as his phone. Today's his birthday, so I wanted to get him a new phone, but the problem is, the one he has now is a work phone, so instead I bought him a brand new iPad.
Still don't know what it is. iPad Air. Is it like an iPad? Like a new one?
Maybe.
How much are these worth?
A couple bucks.
Rookie.
Dad, do you know how to write in the dark? I think so. What do you want me to write? Just 1 second. Can you sign this report card for me?
Did you finish the last question? Yeah? Why? Can you show me how to do it? I don't get it. It's too hard to explain. Here, just copy my answer. Okay, thanks. Wait, what does this word say? And this word? And this word? I don't know. How do you not know? You're the one who wrote it.
Class, you have 2 minutes until you have to hand in the assignment.
Whatever, I'll just put scribbles for the words I can't read so he thinks I know the answer.
Luke, can you come here for a second?
What do you need, sir?
I can't read this answer, so can you just explain it to me so I can still give you the mark?
Here's your apple. Have a nice day. Thanks. You too. Are you gonna eat that? No! I'm gonna throw it at someone. You go left. I'll flank him on the right. Are you playing video games? No! I'm flying a kite. Mom, I have to pee. Okay, should I pull over? No! I'll just pee my pants. Doctor, I'm having a tough time losing weight. What should I do? From now on, I want you to split everything you eat. So for example, if you want a banana, just have half of it. Okay, I'll give it a try. Thanks. Welcome to the donut shop. What can I get for you? Hi, just 1 moment, please. So since the doctor said to split everything, do you want to split a donut with me? I have an idea. Let's split 2. Can you empty the dishwasher, please? I'm good. Thank you. Mom, that actually means no. That's how my generation talks. Let's try this again. Empty the flippin' dishwasher or get my foot up your arse. Okay. That's what I thought. Last class we left off on page 320. What comes after the letter T? U. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T. U. Yesterday I seen him at the mall and I was standing there like, are you on the phone? 1 second. No, I'm on the toilet. Are you leaving for school? No, I'm going to rob a bank. Are you lifting weights? No, I was gonna throw these at the TV. What? You better be lying. No, I'm telling the truth. My friend owes me $500, but he won't pay up. What should I do? Do you have any proof that he owes you the money? Nope. Okay, then send him a text asking for the $5,000 that he owes you. But it's only $500. Exactly, that's what he'll respond with, then you'll have your proof. one more. Son, can you buy me a soft drink? Coke or Pepsi? Coke. Diet or regular? Regular. Bottle or can? Bottle. 8 ounce or liter? Forget it, just buy me a water. Natural or mineral? Mineral. Hot or cold? I'm gonna hit you with a broom. Stick broom or soft broom? You animal. Cow or chicken? Get out of here. Now or later? Now! Are you gonna come with me or not? I'm gonna kill you. With a knife or a gun? Gun. In the head or in the stomach? You pest! Cockroach or rat? Ah! Luke, yeah? We need to talk. Hello? Sorry, what did you want to talk about? You need to stop leaving all the lights on, man. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Can I borrow your car? For what? What do you think? To go somewhere? No! To drive it off a cliff! Did you just yawn? No! I'm eating air! Oh, you're still awake? No! I'm sleeping with my eyes open! Stay! Stay!
Yo, bro, you know I can't hear you, right?
Why not?
Because I'm a non-living object.
Then how are you talking to me right now?
Because you're making me talk and recording it to try and get your dumb little video to go viral.
So basically what you're telling me is I'm talking to a book, then editing it to talk back to me to try and go viral from it?
Pretty much. Let's hope it works.
Luke, can you sweep the floor before I get home from work, please? Fine. Alright, I'll see you later. Just a reminder to sweep the floor. Whatever, I'll do it after this game. I'm home! So, did you sweep the floor? No, I forgot. Are you serious? Honey, is everything okay? Uh-huh. Today we're going to be doing a review for tomorrow's test. So here's an example of what the questions are going to look like. So, if we have 2 on this side and 2 on this side and we combine the 2, that equals 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you, Mrs. P. What? I got 562.9, and the answers are either 2, 25, 13, or 27. It must be 27 because it's the closest to 562.9.
So I heard you like bad boys, huh? Well, sometimes I go for them. Why? Well, one time the teacher said, raise your hand if you know the answer. I knew the answer, but I didn't raise my hand. Well, I'm no artist, but I'll try my best. Look who decided to show. Can someone tell me what they wrote? Remember, there are no bad ideas. How many times do I need to tell you guys? Put your name on the paper! Jeez. Hey, if I wanted to hear animal noises, I would go to the zoo. Now be quiet. Has anyone seen my coffee? How am I supposed to help you if I can't read your writing?
I wish I could help, but I can't even read it.
No, you can't go to the bathroom.
Well, my mama said if I have to go to the bathroom, I could just walk out.
I don't care what your mom says. This is my classroom and I said no. Hey, be careful. I just seen some idiot on the news driving the wrong way down the freeway. It's even worse than that. There's hundreds of them. Is that your girlfriend? No! I just like holding random people's hands for no reason. Is that your money? No! It's my dog's! We're almost out of gas. Should I pull into this gas station? No! Let's just keep driving till we run out. Sorry, for some reason this item isn't scanning. I guess that means it's free then. You looked bored, so I thought I'd give you something to do. Oh, how nice of you. Can I get you anything else today? Yeah, $1 million. Isn't it just beautiful outside today? I don't know. I've been inside working the whole day. Is this everything? I have a meeting at 2 today. Yup. How are you gonna pay today? Yesterday I was at the park. I was just... Sir? Card. Do you want the receipt with you or in the bag? And after that, I just have to... Sorry, I'm at the mall right now. Have a nice day. That's what I'm saying. All right, I'm leaving. The apartment's on fire! What do we do? Quick, run to the balcony. Help us! Help us! Somebody help us! Maybe it would help if we yelled together. Good idea. Together! Together! Hey, no phones at the table.
Fine! Why can you go on your phone but not me?
Because your mother's probably doing something important and not playing a stupid little game.
And I'm not playing a stupid game. It's a mobile zombie apocalypse game called State of Survival, and you could win a Lamborghini!
What? Are you joking?
No, you just have to get to level 5 to enter the giveaway, and I'm only level 4!
Can I talk to you for a moment?
What is it, honey?
Our son is 9 years old, so if he wins the Lamborghini, we get to drive it.
Okay, we decided you can continue playing. Honey, if you don't mind me asking, where can we get the game?
You can download it in Luke's TikTok bio.
You heard him! Go get the iPad and start playing! I heard we're going to Mexico next week. Is that true? That's what your father and I were thinking. Should I book the plane tickets? No! Let's just walk there. Are you packing for the trip? No! I'm robbing myself. Are you reading that book? No! I'm counting the letters in it. Are you sweeping the floor? No! I'm tickling it. Honey, his diaper needs to be changed and you've never done it before. You should try it. I'm kind of busy right now. I'll do the next one. Okay, it's your turn to change the diaper. Oh, I didn't mean the next diaper. I meant the next baby. Oh, I guess that's all the time we have for today's class. Have a good night, everyone. You forgot to give us homework. Whoever gets this next question right gets a candy. What's 11 plus 11? 22!
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking.
Mom, can you buy me a new? No! But Mom, just listen. No! But I want a new book. Oh, okay. A MacBook. Can I speak with you privately for a second? Yep, just 1 second. So I wanted to talk to you because you're failing this class. You have a 37% and you're missing 4 assignments. Shh! Whoever's making that clicking noise, please stop it. That's it. Have you met my daughter Beth? No, I haven't. What's Beth short for? Because she's only 3. I had so much fun tonight. We should have dinner again. Thanks, but I'm full. Do you have any children? Yeah, I have one. He's just under 2. I know how many 1 is. I'd like to buy this bagel with cream cheese, please. Sorry, we only take cash. What? Our neighbor just passed away. Who, Ray? Honey, I don't think you should be celebrating. Can I go to the bathroom? I don't know. Can you? When I was using can, I was using it as a secondary model from a verbal modifier asking for permission opposed to expressing ability. But I thought since you were a teacher, you would know that. Are you ready to order, sir? I am, but my wife just went to the bathroom. Do you have any idea what she's having? Well, it's been 10 minutes, so probably a number 2.
I'm so bored. Oh, I know. I should read a book.
Thank you. Don't do that again.
Sir, stop running right now! I can't run any longer. I'm out of breath. Sounds like you need arrest. I'm arresting you for illegally downloading the entire Wikipedia. Wait, I can explain everything. Teacher, can I borrow an eraser, please? Why do you need one? Why do you think? To erase something? No! To throw it at Jimmy. Are you cold? No! I'm trying on my Halloween costume. Mom, can we go to the mall today? Why, do you want to go shopping? No! I want to go sit in the parking lot. Look, it's time for supper.
Okay, I'll come eat after I finish this game.
No, I want to eat as a family today, so pause your game right now.
I can't pause the game.
Well, why not?
Because it's an online game. I'm playing with other people.
Are you playing with Jimmy? I'll call his mom and tell her to pause this game while we eat.
No, Mom. I'm playing with random people.
What? You're playing with strangers? That's it. Give me your controller. Now come to the dinner table and tell your father what you've been doing. Looks like someone's getting grounded. Yeah, what a loser.
Shut up!
What was that?
Mom, I'm not talking to you.
Then who are you talking to?
You're
You're talking to strangers too? That's it. You're grounded for a month. Every time you smile, it makes me want to bring you to my place. Are you single? No, I'm a dentist. What time is it? Oh yeah. Oh!
Hey! What are you doing?
I'm just changing the channel.
I was watching that.
But you were just sleeping.
I wasn't asleep. I was just resting my eyes.
Alright, see you guys. Are you leaving? No! I'm just saying goodbye, then walking outside to walk back in. Hey! Let go of my purse! No! Oh my gosh, did they just steal your purse? No! We're playing cops and robbers! Why are you crying? I failed my math test. You what? Are you disappointed in me? No! I'm proud of you. Come give me a hug. What's the matter? Why are you yelling like a little girl?
There's a giant spider in the bathroom.
Well then get some paper towel and kill it.
I can't. I hate spiders.
Ah, fine. Where is it?
It's right there, but don't let it get away or else I'm not sleeping tonight.
Come here, you. Gotcha.
Yes!
You ready to leave yet? What? No, we just got here. Well, I can't stand this music, so I'm leaving. Hey, are you the host of this party? Yeah, man, what's up? Is this your music playing? Yeah, this song's fire, isn't it? No, it's so old. Your mom's old and you still listen to her. I'm just joking, bro. Here, I'll add you to the lobby. The lobby? Yeah, we're using Aux. What is that? Be quick or I'm leaving. It's an app that links with Spotify or Apple Music and creates a playlist based on everybody's music tastes. And anyone in the lobby can add whatever song they want to the playlist. So basically what you're telling me is if I download this app, I can add my favorite song to the playlist? Yeah, man! Hey, I'm back. What? Why? I ran into the host and here it is.
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark.
So tell me, what are your strengths? I take matters into my own hands. Okay, thank you. We'll contact you in a few days. No, I'll contact you. Dad, what's wrong? Is it true that an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Well, that's what they say. Well, give me an apple quick, cause I just broke the doctor's window. Sir, how often do planes crash? Just once. Why, are you nervous? Yeah. Is this your first time? No, I've been nervous many times before. Anyway, why did you become a pilot? To overcome my biggest fear. Heights? Dying alone. Dad, it's so cold in here. Just go stand in the corner. Why? Because it's 90 degrees. Boys, what's so funny?
Nothing now.
Next time I hear laughing, I'm gonna give the whole class a new seating plan, okay? Now, back to what I was saying. In the Pythagorean theorem, A squared
I was running through the six with my
is
woes.
always gonna be the smallest sides, and C squared is the hypotenuse, which is the longest side. I'm wondering if you could show me how to change my wallpaper. Yeah, for sure. Just right-click on your desktop. Okay, did you get a little pop-up menu? Nope. Okay, right-click again, and do you see a pop-up menu now? No. Okay, can you just tell me what you've done up to this point? Sure, you told me to right-click on the desktop, so I wrote down click. What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy, Luke Davidson. Luke! Oh, are you making a video? No! I'm talking to the wall. Hey, Luke, are you talking to me? No! I'm talking to the ghost. Did you just slap me? No! I gave your face a high five. Son, can I see your phone for a minute? Yeah, just 1 second. Let me turn it on. Here you go. Thanks, I just wanted to check the time. Tell us why you think you should be released early. It's because— Yes? I think I have— Go on! Can I please finish my sentence? Sure, the court is dismissed. Doctor, I can't sleep at night. I keep seeing donkeys playing soccer. Alright, I'm gonna give you some medicine and I want you to start using it tonight, okay? Can I start tomorrow? Why tomorrow? Because tonight's the finals. Mom, can you give me $20? No, why don't you get a job and work for some money? If you give me $20, I'll tell you what Dad said to the maid when you were out shopping. Fine, here's $20. Now what did your father say to the maid? Hey Mary, can you make sure I have a clean shirt for tomorrow? Luke, what's 1 minus 1? 1 minus 1? Yeah, if you subtract 1 from 1, what do you get? 1. No, try again. 2? Okay, let's do it this way. If you have only 1 potato chip left in the frying pan and you take it out of the pan— Oh, I know the answer. You do? What is it then? Cooking oil. Alright, 2 plus 2 equals?
4.
4, thank you. And today we're going to be starting a new unit, so I'm going to write— And that's how you solve the questions in this new unit. Does anyone have any questions? Would you like to watch a movie? Me? Yes, you. Yeah, sure. What would you like to watch? I don't care. You pick. No, you pick. No, you pick. Sir, there are other people waiting in line to buy tickets. Before I show you guys around the Govee Light Museum, there's only one rule. Are you listening? Mm-hmm. Do not touch anything. We have that rule just to avoid people from knocking things over, okay?
Okay.
The first item we're going to be looking at is by far my favorite. It's called the Govee Portable Lamp. And there's even a button on the bottom that if you press, it changes the color.
Whoa.
Pretty cool, huh? But that's not all. If you don't want to leave it plugged in, you can unplug it and bring it with you anywhere since it's fully portable.
Anywhere?
And if you don't want to pick it up, you can do everything I just showed you and more on the app or with Google and Alexa.
Yes, I have Google.
Alright, I'm just going to set this down and let's move on to the next item.
Oh, yeah.
Now over here on the back of the TV, we have a Govee LED light strip. brings the two of you here today? It's impossible to live with him. He's too literal. And you? My truck. Oh my gosh, is that snow? No, it's sugar. Mom, can you pass me a glass of water, please? Why, are you thirsty? No, I want to pour it down the sink. Are you gonna eat those? No, I'm letting the chips get some fresh air.
We should really go to bed. It's already 3 a.m. Yeah, I'm tired. Okay, good night. Good night.
You guys need to be quiet. I'm trying to sleep.
Sorry, Mommy. We're gonna go to sleep now. Here's Johnny.
Luke, your essay on my dog is the exact same as your sister's. Yeah, and? Did you just copy hers? No, we have the same dog. All the parking spots are full. What do we do? Why don't you ask this couple if they're leaving? Good idea. Hey, are you two going out? Oh, no, we're just friends.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Like in some more in my veins, my culture banging with.
Whoa, Luke, what are you doing? Why did you just run away from the operation table? The nurse kept saying, don't get scared, don't be afraid, this is just a small operation. So, what's wrong with that? Why are you so afraid? She was saying that to the surgeon. Miss, can I go to the bathroom, please? No, not right now. What? Why not? Please, I really have to go. You have to wait until the last student gets back. Genius inventions that should exist everywhere. In Poland, this bike path was made using thousands of tiny luminophores, which is a material that produces low levels of light for 10 hours, then recharges itself from the sun. The bike path doesn't require electricity and provides safety for people biking at night. 20 different cities in France have already implemented this. It allows you to charge your phone by using pedal power. The goal of the company is to promote an active lifestyle while making sure your phone doesn't die. People who use the bike also get free Wi-Fi. The Cal Maritime Police Department in California has placed a safe zone outside which is watched by a camera 24/7. They made this zone so you don't have to worry about getting hurt or robbed while purchasing things from people in your city. Sir, I pulled you over just now because you were driving way too fast. I was just trying to keep up with the traffic. But there isn't any traffic. I know, that's how far behind I am. 5 people who won the food lottery, part 7. This person grew braided carrots in their garden. This person ordered a McDouble from McDonald's and got 3 patties instead of 2. This person got 4 Reese's peanut butter cups in a pack of 3. This person got a clump of cinnamon in their cereal, and this person got a giant clump of Flamin' Hot seasoning. Why are you watching TV? My favorite show's playing. Well, they're making money, and what are you doing? Saving jobs. 3 people who beat the system. After this person's landlord said they couldn't paint the walls in their apartment, they decided to get paint strips and cover the walls. This person's teacher won't let them eat in class, so they filled an empty lip balm with cheese so they could sneak it in. This person was only allowed to have a 1-page cheat sheet, so they wrote a whole page of notes in red pen, then another page in blue pen. Then they brought 3D glasses to class, so when they looked through the red side they could see the red pen, and when they looked through the blue side they could see the blue pen. What are you doing? I'm playing Monopoly. Why? I'm trying to get the get out of jail free card. Secrets movie theaters don't want you to know. Movie theaters earn very little from ticket sales. That's why they decided to lower the cost of tickets and raise the cost of food, so the earnings would go entirely to the movie theater. Food combos won't always save you money. Sometimes it's just a strategy to make you think it's the best option. So next time check if it's better to buy a combo or buy the food separately. Sometimes there's people yelling at the cabin for the movie to start. But what they don't know is that the cabin is completely empty. Thanks to new technology, human assistance isn't needed. Movies will never start at the time the ticket says it will. This way they'll get more people to watch the ads before the movie. And if you ever thought you were cool sneaking into another movie than the one that you bought, the employees don't really care as long as there are seats available. My husband's missing. How long has he been missing for? Since last winter. So why did you wait till spring to report him missing? Because the landscaping company is asking too much to mow the lawn. Secret places hidden in famous locations. In the Eiffel Tower, there's a small apartment built at the top that the designer built for himself. Visitors can buy a ticket to look through the window into his apartment. In London, you could find a secret base in a lamppost located in the famous Trafalgar Square, which is the smallest police station in the world. It was built during the Great Depression of 1929 to control the riots that occurred in the area. The Grand Central Terminal train station has a tennis court hidden in a small space called the Annex. It's been used as a recording studio and even an art gallery, and you could even visit it whenever you want. Andrew Gordon discovered a small hole with a key while exploring Pixar Studios. When he went inside, he found an empty spot and turned it into Lucky 7 Lounge, an area for employees to relax, have a drink, and get some rest. Mom, I'm going to the pool. To go swimming? No! To drink it! I brought home food! Is that McDonald's? No! It's KFC! Are you in the bathroom? No! I'm in Alaska! Kids who remember their past lives. Sam Taylor is a boy who was born shortly after his grandfather passed away, and in his first year he already had memories of his grandfather's life. He even said to his father, "I remember when I used to change your diapers," when Sam's father was changing his. Shanae is a boy who was born with 2 birthmarks on his head. From the age of 3 he started having memories of his past life as a teacher, who was killed by a gunshot to the head. James Leininger is a kid who started having nightmares at the age of 2 about his past life as a World War II pilot. He claimed that in his past life he was the pilot James Houston, who was shot down in action in the Pacific Ocean. Dad, what's the difference between an Egyptian mummy and my mummy? It's simple, son. When we see an Egyptian mummy, you get scared, but when we see your mummy, I get scared. Deadliest foods people actually eat. Fugu is one of the deadliest dishes out there. In Japan, people usually eat it as a test of bravery, because the toxin in the pufferfish can leave you paralyzed for the rest of your life. Ballot is a food in some Southeast Asian countries, such as the Philippines or Vietnam. People literally eat the duck egg fetus. In Asia, some cultures eat raw monkey brains. Rather than killing you, it could lead you with a severe infection. The brain of an infected monkey can transmit a disease that is uncurable. Casu marzu is one of Italy's most traditional cheeses. Despite its ban for causing side effects, to make it, you set it outside uncovered and allow cheese flies to hatch eggs inside it. The eggs then hatch into maggots which eat away at your stomach. Babe, what do you think about our love? Count the stars in the sky. Aw, it's infinity? No, it's just a waste of time. Animals you should never touch. The sting of the bolodan is so painful that it could cause nausea, vomiting, and even heart problems. People who have gotten stung by this ant say the same is similar to if you got shot by a bullet. The catmoth caterpillar looks really friendly, but I would recommend that you don't touch it, because through their hairs they release a poison that can cause vomiting, weakness, and shivering. The Japanese giant hornet is so dangerous that if you touch it, it could kill you. The venom from the stinger can destroy human tissues to the point where it makes you walk with difficulty. Another highly venomous animal is the blue-ringed octopus. If you see one of these, get away quickly, because even though they're small, its venom can result in nausea, respiratory and heart problems, or even death if you don't treat it within a few minutes. And finally, the box jellyfish has been called the most venomous creature in the world. Its venom kills so fast that there's nothing you can do about it. Son, if you study today, I'll buy you a phone. Okay, Dad, I'll go right now. I finished. I lied. Me too. Dangerous prison inmates in the world. Charles Manson was an American criminal who led a group of murderers called the Manson family. He was convicted of conspiracy for the murders of 7 people and sentenced to death, but he was later given a life sentence in prison due to a change in the law. Aileen Wuornos was an American serial killer who admitted she had killed 7 men in 1 year. She was nicknamed the Monster and sentenced to death by lethal injection in 2002 after 10 years in prison. Ted Bundy was another serial killer who took the lives of at least 30 women, but the actual number of victims is unknown. He was sentenced to death and executed in the electric chair. Jeffrey Dahmer was nicknamed the Milwaukee Cannibal. He was sentenced to life in prison but died after fighting another prisoner. Mythical creatures people have seen in real life. For a long time, the giant squid was considered a mythical creature that whipped the boats of sailors. But thanks to the advance in science, in 2004 a giant squid was found in its natural habitat. In 1967, 2 explorers filmed the creature walking in a Californian forest, which to this day is suspected to be Bigfoot. The chupacabra is a mythical creature that supposedly sucks the blood out of cattle, but there's a farmer who claimed he killed it. Mermaids are described as enchanting creatures. It is said that through their singing they attract sailors. Many claim to have taken pictures with them, all the way from Mexico and Jamaica to the coast of some African countries. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. Really? Tell me the good news. Disney just loved your script, absolutely ate it up. That's awesome! And what's the bad news? Disney's the name of my dog. 3 times animals took revenge on humans. A Russian hunter shot and wounded a Siberian tiger during his hunt. But the tiger didn't forget what had happened, and after a few hours found the place that he lived and waited for him. When he arrived, the tiger killed and ate him. A hunter shot a deer and thought it was dead, but the deer got up and attacked him with his antlers, resulting in 6 stitches to the head. In 2011, a group of hunters killed an elephant in India, but what they didn't expect is that the rest of the herd would take revenge. They destroyed 54 houses in the area, they hid during the day and destroyed everything around them at night. People who won the food lottery part 11. This person found 2 fruit by the foots in 1 package. This person got a bun from McDonald's covered in seeds. This person got 9 pieces of cereal stuck together to make 1 big square. This person got an extra hot dog. And before I tell you the craziest one about this goldfish, I found this app that reads the lines on your palm and tells you what it means. Just press the button on my profile to get it. Finally, this person got a goldfish 3 times the size. Strangest things found on beaches. In 2016, thousands of snowballs were found on a beach in Siberia. It's said that they were formed from wind and cold weather. It's the first time something like this has ever happened and probably the last. If you've ever thought about sending a message in a bottle, somebody already did 101 years ago. A German fisherman found a message and actually managed to get it to the daughter of the sender. Although it looks like something out of a movie, a robotic hand was found on a beach near New York, and no one really knows where it came from. And if that one wasn't strange enough, a dinosaur bone was found on a beach in Washington. Scientists analyzed it and said it could be from a T-Rex or a Velociraptor, and it's estimated to be around 80 million years old. And finally, the creepiest one of all. Between 2007 and 2008, multiple feet were found still in shoes on the beaches in Canada. In total, 7 feet were found and there's still no explanation. Hi Luke, it's your teacher. Can I speak to your parents? My parents aren't home. Well, could I leave them a message? Sorry, we don't have an answering machine. Discoveries that made people rich. A collector bought a painting and when he went to fix the frame, he realized that inside was a piece of paper. But it wasn't just any piece of paper. He found a copy of the United States Declaration of Independence. He bought the painting for $4, but the piece of paper is worth almost $1 million. A man whose hobby is to use a metal detector to search for treasure got really lucky. He found a strange greenish piece with a red engraving, then a chain, and finally a Celtic treasure, which is again worth close to $1 million. As the couple was packing to move to a new house, they found an Action comic book number 1, dated 1938 in one of the boxes in their attic. Only 99 copies of this comic exist and each are sold for $1.5 million. This is gonna be your homework for tonight. This is our homework? No! It's food for your dog. Are you gonna buy that? No! I'm just giving it a ride. Hey, do you need any help? No! I'm just waving my hands in the air for no reason. Okay, have a nice day. Explain mysteries caught at schools. In 1961 at Westall High School in Melbourne, several students spotted a UFO that flew at low altitude. It made its way through trees until it took flight again and disappeared. Another unexplained mystery is the strange stench that hit a high school in Rhode Island. The stench, which was apparently from the cafeteria, was so strong that they had to suspend final classes. But to this day, they still have no clue what it was from. The Cokeville miracle occurred at an elementary school, where a former police officer and his wife brought a bomb to the school. They kidnapped the entire school in exchange for a large sum of money. The bomb exploded and the couple died on the spot, but thankfully none of the children were harmed. Okay class, we're gonna start by sharing our dreams. What's yours, Luke? My dream is to earn $1 million per year like my dad. Wow, your dad earns that much? No, that's also my dad's dream. Most wanted people in the world. Eugene Palmer is wanted for supposedly shooting and killing his daughter-in-law in 2012. His ex had filed a restraining order against his son, which made him mad. For giving him up or providing information to find him, the FBI is offering a reward of up to $100,000. Mexican drug trafficker Rafael Cuero Quintero was arrested by the DEA. He spent 28 years in prison until he was released in 2013. But in 2015, he was convicted of murder and is currently considered a fugitive from justice. The reward for his capture is $20 million. Robert William Fisher made the FBI's top 10 most wanted list for murdering his wife and 2 kids, then exploding their house in 2001. Look at my invisible car. Luckiest things found in storage units. A homeless couple looking for a couch bought a storage unit that had an old couch and a teddy bear for $10 because nobody else wanted it. But when they checked inside the bear, they found $300,000 in cash. A man from Long Island found a sports car in a storage unit that cost him $100. But that's not all. The car was from a James Bond movie and Elon Musk offered him $1 million for it. A couple who bought a storage unit found a 16th century pirate treasure chest. The chest was full of Spanish coins and the whole thing sold for $500,000. An art enthusiast bid $15,000 for some paintings paintings to resell. Among the pile of 200 paintings, 5 of them were masterpieces that had been lost and they were worth $2.5 million. Ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over? No, but I'm in a rush. I understand, ma'am, but I have to ticket anyone over 55. That's discrimination! Ma'am, I meant the speed limit. Athletes who were caught cheating. In 2012, it was confirmed that cyclist Lance Armstrong had used drugs throughout his career to enhance his performance. He received a lifetime ban and got his 7 Tour de France victories taken away. Tom Brady demanded that the balls being used in a game between the Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts were to be slightly inflated to gain an advantage. Although they won 45-7, Brady was fined $4 million and banned for 4 games. Ben Johnson cheated to win the 100-meter dash in the 1988 Olympics. A prohibited anabolic steroid was detected in his samples, for which he was banned for 2 years. A few years later, he tested positive again and was banned for life. Finally, in the 1986 World Cup, in a game between Argentina and England, Diego Maradona scored a goal with his hand, and the referee counted it despite the evidence. I changed my name on Instagram to No One. Why would you do that? So when I see a dumb post, I could like it, and it'll say no one liked this. April Fool pranks that went way too far. The sales assistant at a store called her boss and told him that the store was being robbed and she was being threatened. Within a few minutes, police cars and helicopters surrounded the store. When she said it was an April Fool's prank, she was arrested and fired from her job. A lady was arrested after calling her daughter and saying she was shot at her home. The daughter called the police, but when 20 police officers arrived, they realized that no one was there and it was just a bad joke. On a radio station in England, the DJ decided to make a joke, saying from the cliffs of Beachy Head, a ship very similar to the Titanic could be seen. Tons of people went to the cliff, causing a lot of traffic. A few days later, due to the traffic, a crack opened up the ground and it fell into the sea.
Mom, can we bring this cat home?
No, son, we already have a cat at home.
But it doesn't have a family.
Did you say family?
Mom?
No, son, it's Dom Toretto. Come on, let's bring it home.
Homeless people who won the lottery. Laszlo Andrzejczyk was an alcoholic from Hungary who lost everything. He was homeless for 7 years with hundreds of unpaid debts. But his luck changed when he bought a lottery ticket for just a few pennies. He won 636 million Hungarian guilders, which is equivalent to $2.5 million. A man living in his car from England bought a lottery ticket with his last few pennies. He put the ticket away and 6 months after he bought it, he found out that he had won £250,000. A homeless man who lived in a tent won $50,000 after buying a ticket. Even though he could have bought a small house to live in, he chose to upgrade his tent and help his homeless friends by giving them each $100.
Who knows how to solve this question? Psst, Luke.
What?
There's something under your arm. What? Really? Great, come up and solve it, Luke.
Dumbest lottery winners. After winning $1.3 million in the California lottery, Dennis Rossi filed for divorce from Thomas Rossi so she wouldn't have to share the money with him. Thomas decided to sue her for violating state law and he kept all the money. Michael Carroll won $14 million when he was just 19. After claiming he wouldn't spend the money on dumb things, he bought multiple luxury cars, mansions, and other expensive things. To this day, he lost all his money and works at a cookie factory. Jack Whitaker won $315 million in the US lottery. When he claimed it, he took it all in cash. However, thieves broke into his house and took millions of dollars.
My mom left me in the car, and now this guy keeps staring at me.
Cartoon houses that exist in real life. You can visit SpongeBob's house without having to dive into the sea. At the Nickelodeon Resort in Punta Cana, there's a very similar replica of the cartoon's house. And it even has a life-size version of Gary. The Flintstones house was also made in real life. It's located in California and costs $4 million. In Nevada, there's a life-size replica of the Simpsons house. To build the house with all the details from the cartoon, the production company 20th Century Fox spent $120,000. And they had the great idea to give it away in a competition. But in the end, the winner of the competition preferred $75,000 instead of the house. 5 people who won the food lottery, part 12. This person got a banana the size of their forearm. This person got a lemon way bigger than their hand. This person found a pearl in the oyster that they were eating. This person grew a carrot that looks like a hand. Now before I tell you the craziest one about this gummy bear, I found this app that boosts your Snapchat and makes it look like this. Just press the button on my profile to get it. Finally, this person found a wizard in their pack of gummy bears.